friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Thank you for joining me in this very difficult time.
It's a good intro.
Yeah, it's long. It's both of them combined. I was thinking about...
That's the best way to go so far.
Yeah, I was thinking about making an hour-long intro.
Yeah.
So that when I get here, I just say this thing, and that's it.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good. That's
And then,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I think by the time you got that intro down, well, I think it'd be impressive even before you got it all the way down. But it would be impressive and boring.
Yeah. Right now it's about... That's like a very... Well, it's already... The program is already kind of like that, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would... Yeah. Like, I was going to say, it's hard to combine those two things, but maybe it's not so hard. Because I feel like I'm already doing that.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So my...
How long do you think the current intro is? It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds to a minute.
So to do that...
Just do 120 more of those.
120 more. 119.
Yeah, so I got the first one at 119 down.
It's not too bad.
But it's going to keep going. My brother was watching the show. We were at his house last week, and he's like, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't watch the show, but I would turn it on to see if it was there. So...
Yeah, you got to make sure it's there. Still there?
Yeah. Flip.
It's there.
But you can
Here
watch it too. Watch the show, viewers. It's hot out today.
I was listening to the show. I like put it on my phone. Had my headphones on my phone.
Yeah.
My phone in my back pocket, and I just was listening to it while I was doing stuff. It was nice. It was like I was hanging out with some friends.
Yeah, the recent ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing. What have we been doing?
I picked those because I was trying to figure out what was going on with that Gilligan guy.
Oh yeah. What is going on with that Gilligan guy? He never called us back.
Yeah, I've stopped looking at the messages on Instagram.
Are there more?
I don't know. I decided I wasn't going to open it so it wouldn't, because that one time we like looked at what he said and then he said, "Don't leave me on red."
Yeah.
And so then I did. Now I'm just like, well, I'm just not going to look at the message. So
That's like
say red.
That is a thing. I've dealt with that in the past with other people.
Really?
Where you like, if you really don't want to talk to somebody, and you don't even to the point where whatever they're saying can't be important, you're not even allowed to look because it'll do that, and then they'll be like, "You look, I know you looked." So now, if you get a message from
he knows
people,
he knows somehow that he can tell if we've looked. So I'm really not going to look.
Lots of the new things they tell you. So now if you don't want to talk to somebody, you can't even know what they're saying.
Yeah, so I don't know what his most recent thing is. He said he was excited. It gave me a preview. The first two words were, "I am excited."
What are you excited about?
I'm not sure,
You
but
don't even know what to be. Don't get so excited. That's not a good way.
I listened to the episodes and I figured out that I'm pretty sure Gilligan doesn't realize that we are not TCTV. I think he thinks somehow that we have like a giant fancy studio with all this like expensive gear or something. And he's like, "Oh, you got all this gear. Set me up with something here. Like, help me out. I don't have gear. You have all this like fancy gear. Come, like, make something for me."
I want you to relax. Don't be so excited.
Yeah, he could just go to TCTV. If we ever get to talk to him again, I think explaining the fact that TCTV exists to him is like the key.
Could be on the phones.
Hopefully it'll be on the phones. Maybe, I think this is good because we finally got him on the phones. And then once he's on the phones, we just haven't communicated with him on the internet.
Yeah.
So like the last time he's actually got to communicate,
Phones
he's
are
been
better.
on the phones, so it's like maybe he'll learn about phones.
You kids, you gotta learn about phones.
Yeah, you guys know about phones. It's a better way to communicate.
Yeah. I guess I still text these days more than the phones, but remember when there was no texting?
I do. I remember that. Texting didn't exist. It was like, it went from pagers, which were almost like more like, they're like texting you to be like, call me.
Yeah, the pages said call me.
Yeah.
That's all I could say, really.
It was like pagers, which pagers existed before cell phones, but after landline phones. So they're like, you page somebody, and then they're like, oh, look, I have to call this number from a landline. And
Yeah, from a
like,
landline. Almost nobody had they had cell phones, but they're very rare.
only very important people had them, or like rich people.
Yeah.
And then once people got more cell phones, they still were not like really texting much. Like there was like beepers, cell phones, regular phones. I don't know when they started being able to text, but I remember I still was like kind of concerned about my plan, or like maybe my parents were concerned about the plan. They're like, oh, you can call for this many hours or minutes, but you can't, like a text message uses 1 minute of talking or something.
Yeah.
So they're like measuring your text messages via the talking minutes. Which you probably, one text message probably saves you more than just 1 minute of talking, maybe.
Yeah, back then it was a novelty, though. It didn't matter what the actual price was. But
That's true.
it was way less data in a text than a voice.
Oh, yeah. They're just charging you.
But, you ever use that thing where you call collect, but then you don't, you say, when they say your name, you say, pick me up at my middle school.
No, I never did that, but that's a good technique, yeah.
And then when they say, like, do you accept this call? You had like 2 seconds where you could hear them.
Really?
And then they'll say, I'm going to pick you up. And then you just hang up.
That's really funny. Wow.
Yeah.
And then they know you scammed them.
Maybe they know, maybe they're not too worried about
Maybe
it.
they're not paying attention.
They're not
I
paying
guess maybe for that small stuff, it's worth it. Like collect call, like I got to have a long conversation with this person.
Yeah. It's hard to monitor, and I don't think they're at least, like, they had that, oh wait, I don't remember. There was a commercial that said, "Had a baby, it's a boy." Remember that one?
Had a baby, it's a boy, yeah.
So that was like more important news.
That's like taking it back to even the step before, which is like Morse code, where you'd send like telegrams and stuff, and the telegrams have to be like a short amount of characters, like less than a tweet even. It's just like short. Oh man, did you see the thing, speaking of old technologies, about the kids who are watching Stranger Things, and they're like, what is the significance of the red room where they're making all the photos? He's like, enhancing the photos somehow? I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah, they don't know about
He puts it
photo
in a
room.
liquid. Does the liquid make the photo more clear or something?
Have you ever seen a room like that?
A red room?
Yeah. Like, I only know it from like movies and TV anyway.
I guess that's true, but it's photography. It's like, if you took a photo class at Evergreen, I think you would have gone into that room.
Yeah.
So
I never did.
I think I saw one for screen printing because someone was doing the photosensitive, like they had the like red light so that they wouldn't expose their like photosensitive like screen printing material or something. So I've seen that kind of a red room, but maybe not one with all the like watery chemicals and stuff.
I know about riding a horse. You know, I'm like, why are people riding that horse? What are they doing to that thing?
Yeah, how do you get someone on top of the horse?
Why are you getting on that horse? Leave that horse alone. What
Yeah, that's true.
Or I don't know what else there is. Like Morse code. You know, people, like the telegrams when like they pressing that thing.
Why are they touching that metal object?
It's like the kids now, they don't watch old TV. They don't know about this stuff.
I mean, I guess it could have been one kid, you know? That's the thing. One kid, and then they see the post and they're like, look, kids don't know anything.
Look, one kid's an idiot.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, I don't know what they know. But film cameras are pretty far out. Some of the kids don't even know what tapes are. So That's learn about tapes. That's all we use still.
They're
It's just what
disappearing.
was there. Yeah, they're all gonna go away soon. We gotta go to the half price books and buy
Oh, yeah, half-price books.
3,000 or whatever. How many? I'm gonna live.
All the boxes they have. How many we need?
I don't know. We did the math a long time ago, but I'm gonna like, if I'm guessing that I'm gonna live to be like 70, 72.
Let's say 73 just to be safe.
Yeah. And then, like, that's pretty long. And then we did this math already, but we're going
365 a year. Let's round it up to like, or round around to like, 40 years. That's easy math because it's like 365 times 10 is 3,000. No, yeah, 3,650 times 4 is like, oh shit, it's like
1,000.
1,200.
1,200?
No, 12,000. It's like 12,000 tapes.
And how many?
Wait, no, it's not. 1,200 tapes? No, I think it is 12,000 tapes.
It's almost going to be 10 years soon, and we're about 3,500, and that's going to be another 6 of those. So it's about 1,800, right?
18,000.
18,000?
Because we're already at 1,000.
Yeah, 18,000?
Yeah, 18,000. It's a lot of tapes.
That's too many.
We weren't carrying 0, I think, before. We were like,
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not bad. 1,800 more tapes.
Yeah.
We've already done 1,800 episodes.
Oh, man. Well, I guess we can't do it forever, probably.
Well, you never
Maybe we
know.
could. We got to get money. You need money. I need money.
Oh man, now give me money. Everybody out there, give us money.
We'll see where we get, how far we can get though. Right now we have about 300 tapes, maybe. So,
Can make it into next year at least.
yeah.
And is that including or not including the ones you don't want to tape over?
Yeah. No, we have to bite the bullet on those. Or go into EP mode or something.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about EP mode when I was listening there.
Oh, recently? Yeah.
you're thinking about EP mode.
Yeah. Or SLP apparently is a thing.
Oh yeah, SLP.
Yeah, maybe you can go to SLP. But when was the last time you were here?
I don't really know. It doesn't feel like that long ago, like maybe a week and a half probably, I think. Because I popped in when the mountain boarders were here and said hello with my parent.
Yeah.
My mom. Said hello. That was the most recent time I was on the show, but I didn't really sit down and talk.
And that was Wednesday. Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, yeah. But I've been, calling in, talking, answering sometimes.
Yeah.
Doing the thing.
Channel A is out still.
Ooh, bummer.
And the box, I don't know where this month's box is, and it's almost the end of the month right now.
Oh, yeah. There's like an active box. It's the 28th.
So we got to get
Dang, I can't believe it's already the end of July. What happened to July?
pretty much like probably too hot to move at things though. Once you do anything other than like sit here and barely move your chin.
I want to, every time.
Then it
it's
starts
like,
getting
we
too
gotta
hot.
leave.
Like it's fine in here if you sit and don't move. It's kinda fine.
I'm already moving too much.
And then you get out and you're like, whoa!
Oh no, it's hot. I think I found it. Yep,
Oh, yeah,
I
the
did it.
current one?
I found it. Is my working?
Yeah, the mic is working. Oh, you found it, huh? Well, now we have all these ones. So what's the last one in here?
Let's take a look.
Oh, I think this is yesterday. I don't think I wrote on yesterday's tape.
You think it is though?
Yeah, it's this one.
Let's see. We got the 18th.
You want to write up? This is yesterday.
Okay. Oh, we got the 19th.
No, I don't know if it is yesterday. No, yesterday is this one. No? Friday
I
here.
really don't know.
Oh.
Oh, we got the 21st.
No, here's yesterday.
I don't see the 20th though. Oh yeah, it looks like we slipped into the next season without even realizing it.
Oh yeah.
We're in season 33 now.
Here's 20.
20? Oh yeah, I need that.
Yeah, we didn't do the thing.
Where's the booth?
Yeah.
Hey, past self, I thought there was going to be a booth. What happened?
I'm disappointed in you. Me?
Yeah, me. You let me down, self. That's okay. I forgive you, past self.
It's good.
Future self, I'm holding you accountable. Future self, you gotta do it now.
It's your last chance.
Yeah, future self, if you don't do it, then I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it myself. Fine.
Yeah, I just can't seem to count on my past self anymore. Oh well.
Look at the phones. We got no messages.
Guess it's up to me and my future self to do it. Got any messages?
No.
Wow. What?
Nobody.
Ooh, is this going to be the day where we catch up on the past tapes?
Yeah, maybe. That might be a good.
It's possible. It's Sunday. Oh, I got some bad news. You went over to the pizzeria.
Uh-huh.
You noticed any changes in the pizzeria?
No.
Well, the puzzle bubble is gone.
What? Where is it?
I don't know.
I didn't notice. I was just there.
It's been replaced by a Raiden clone, basically.
They didn't move it to the back?
Nope.
You went back there?
I went back there.
Oh.
And all the other games are there except for Puzzle Bobble. I don't know why it's gone.
The one joystick was messed up. I had to play player 2.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Maybe they noticed.
Honestly, the Raiden clone, I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Sky Warriors or something, some kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
It also might just be in the same cabinet because I played it just to see, and I didn't really like it.
What?
Like pick a country, and it's like kind of like a joke. It's maybe like a quirkier like airplane shooter game. It seems like if they're going to do anything at all, they should not duplicate a game they already have. Basically, they should expand it. Like they should like put Metal Slug there. That's what they should really do if they're going to get rid of Puzzle Bubble. But they shouldn't get rid of Puzzle Bubble because that was a good game, and they don't have any other puzzle games there. It was the only puzzle game. So
Lots of times the arcades are run by outside people.
they are not. It's not an old school thing. It's like definitely outside people.
Yeah. And then they rent them, or rent the space or something.
Yeah, I heard that old school pays the people to put their games there, and then the people get the quarters from the games, and they get paid by old school too.
Oh, what? They should be getting paid.
Yeah, I know.
That's when I saw some documentary about some guy that runs shitty toy quarter machines.
Uh-huh.
And then he just had he ran like all of them in this town, and then would just go around to all the towns, and he had this bag and he'd all the places and refill the machines, get the quarters, and then give like the people some money, some quarters or something,
Yeah,
and then leave.
that makes sense.
That was his whole life.
That seems fine. Although it's kind of weird.
Oh, you know what it was? It was Homies.
Homies?
Remember Homies?
No.
Homies was like this quarter machine, and they had these gangster little characters, like this big, like an inch and a half maybe, and they were
No.
thugs, and then they sold them, and they're homies, and they came in the eggs.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I actually realized I have a pair of shorts in my bag. I'm gonna go switch into shorts because it's too hot up here to just sit here.
Probably a good idea. Maybe I'm gonna call Mr. Gimple. Mr. Ginsu, where are you? Yesterday I did the program at about Must have been 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And then I rode my bike home afterwards. Back to my residence.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3606185 is not available.
Mr. Gintz, it's a program. Where are you? You can call us back. Okay, bye. What about Yellow Fellow? I wonder if what Yellow Fellow does.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 610967333 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yellow Fellow, it's the program. You can call us back. We have about 35 minutes. Okay, bye. Oh, man.
Well, I'm in shorts now.
Yeah.
Turns out you don't really,
Hello, this is Ty.
not that much
phone.
cooler than I was.
Leave the name and number.
Yeah, you gotta get some airflow going.
I
If
don't
you
think the
can.
legs really do that much.
Thank you.
I'm a fan. Hello, Grandma. So, are you sleeping? I turned off your AC. Hopefully, it didn't get too hot. Okay, bye. The fan really doesn't feel like it's doing that much.
Oh man,
It
is
doesn't
it
make a lot-
facing the right way?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because it's moving. How could it not do that much?
Seems pretty fast too.
Yeah, it just seems like it's like a weak fan. Like I think I encountered another fan. I was like, wow, this fan is really
Wait, which other
pushing
fan?
a lot of air. Like my grandma has a fan, and it just like it's an old fan. Like this fan is pushing a lot more air than this other fan for some reason. Somehow.
Oh, we need a bigger fan, a better fan.
It's not even any bigger. I think the other one's actually even a little bit smaller. It's just like more.
Pushes more air, huh?
Yeah, somehow. The old school pizzeria, they made this new pizza with onion chunks instead of like tiny pieces of onion.
Uh huh.
Like whole,
Oh, what the heck? That's an onion.
yeah. It's like shaved whole pieces of onion, which is it's good though.
They're getting pretty creative over there.
Yeah.
Nick just invented a pizza. It was called Christmas in July,
Uh-huh.
and it had slices of tomato on it and some other green thing. I don't remember.
Are
It
they
was
gonna
good.
put on the thing?
It was good. Yeah. Well, I guess they didn't put that name on the thing, but that's the real name for it.
Oh.
I went back to the Thurston County Fairgrounds yesterday. Did you talk about that yesterday? About what you
Yeah,
did?
briefly. We went there and dropped off collections and some fine art. You went back?
Yeah, because I hadn't hung my pieces correctly, or I didn't put the backing on them, and they said I needed to do that, so I took them back today, and it was good I did because I got to get this Thurston County Fair booklet. It's the official program. I got that from them, and I got to ask a lot of questions, clarifying questions, and apparently tomorrow is the day when I have to turn in all my baked goods, so I have to go do some baking tonight. The goal is to bake a loaf of bread and a some cookies.
Well, it's kind of too hot for baking.
Maybe I'll wait until the evening, or do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's not too hot
So
for first thing in the morning.
between 1 and 7 tomorrow. So really, I could even just like do it tomorrow, I guess, but or not do it at all. We're gonna do some county fair coverage though, probably Wednesday. And this has the schedule on it.
Alpaca good time. What is it?
Alpaca, good time.
What's the thing? It's like not even.
Alpaca, fun for everyone at the Thurston County Fair.
I don't understand the joke of it.
Alpaca fun,
And this is supposed to be a pack of fun, which is like the closest thing I can think of.
but a pack of fun.
That's not it's not a thing. And they rhyme the part that rhymes is the part that they added.
Right.
Should be like. I mean,
Alpaca, guaca.
yeah, rhymes with alpaca. That's a thing too.
Alpaca. Alpaca cigarettes for me.
Yeah, or think of pack. Things that traditionally come in packs, not like fun.
Yeah. Alpaca wolves.
Yeah.
But we've got some exciting things coming up on that Wednesday, July 31st. First of all, there's at 10:30 a.m. the 4-H dog obedience. That's going to be a good time.
Wow.
And there's a cupcake decorating contest also at that same time.
What?
And that's supposed to be for kids, but you're maybe allowed to like get a cupcake and decorate it. I figured maybe we could check it out. And if there's not a lot of kids,
Just eat
there,
some cupcakes. Yeah.
yeah, then we could just maybe they'll let us participate and eat a cupcake. That's the dollar day. It's not dollar rides. I've been getting a lot of
yeah.
clarifying things.
It was dollar rides in the past.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess perhaps Funtastic doesn't want to do that anymore. They raised their prices. But you can get a wristband for $27 if you buy it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And I'm considering getting a wristband.
How
Are
long
you
do they
interested?
go?
You want a wristband?
How long do they last?
One day.
No.
No?
I don't want a $27 wristband.
Think about it. That's one wristband, if you buy it ahead of time, is less expensive than 4 rides that you buy during the fair day.
If I get a wristband, I don't want to do anything but ride rides.
Constantly?
Yeah, and that's going to be too much, and I'm going to get sick. I want to ride like one ride.
Well, that'll be $6.
Yeah. And I don't even want to ride one ride. The only reason I want to ride one ride is to like check it off like the fair checklist of things
yeah.
that I've done.
All right. Well, that's good. I am going to have to consider getting a wristband. I'm going to be going on Wednesday and Sunday, but Sunday is kind of a short day because it closes at like...
You're going to get a wristband? Go on.
Well, you said no just now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask Madeline, and if Madeline wants to get a wristband also, then I will get a wristband. But otherwise, it doesn't make any sense for me to buy a wristband if no one else has a wristband.
Yeah.
So
I'll consider it also, but that's a lot of rides. Like, you'd have to go on, I feel like you have to go on like at least 12 rides to make the wristband.
worth it? I think you have to go on 4 rides, because then it's like...
Technically, 4 rides is worth it,
Yeah.
but to even like outside of like the members,
Oh, yeah.
like yeah.
And then the wristband also is only on one day, so then you, like, any other day you go, you cannot ride any rides.
Yeah.
That's like... Because if you ride any rides other than that, it throws your numbers off for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yep. Anyway, that's something to think about. Something I have to think about. At 11:30 a.m. at the expo stage, there's going to be a Paramount martial arts demonstration. So they always have that like that martial arts booth where you can go and like punch the glove.
Yeah.
But I think in this one they're actually going to be like fighting each other, or maybe like doing maybe choreographed punching or something. Not really sure, but it seems pretty good.
Yeah. Too many of those things to go on the rides. Too many events.
Not that many, because the next thing is at 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there is Sleeve-Lacane dancers at the expo stage. That's at
Sleeve
one.
Lacane.
They're like the Irish dancers, you know, they like
Yeah.
dance around and stuff.
No arms.
And then there's like, I guess there is goats and sheep at 2 p.m. And plus there's all the art and there's like the, what is the booths where they like the commercial booths?
Yeah, I really like those commercial booths.
Food. I mean, really the time flies by so
Yeah.
fast. So there's a gardening demonstration, but I don't think we're going to go to that because it's at the same time as the poultry costume contest.
Oh, that's my favorite.
So that's pretty good. I actually highlighted all the costume contests on the days that we're going to be there. There's a guy walking around. What else we got here? Goat show. Wow, the Sleeve-Lacane dancers are twice in one day. That's too much. Okay, here's the thing I'm really interested in on the first day, which is like the first thing we go to is going to be 10:30 a.m. at the dog obedience, and the last thing is at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. There's like an opening ceremony at the Expo Center, the main stage,
Yeah.
and then there's also a welcoming ceremony an hour after. I don't really know why there's two of these on this thing, but I think maybe it's a mistake, and that it's just both the same event or something. I'm not really sure.
Welcome.
And there's like, yeah, lots of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Also, there's we were talking about like old-timey technology, and there's actually an old-timey technology booth on Sunday. I don't really know exactly what it's about, but it's called Thurston Throwback.
Throwbacks.
Yeah.
Throwbacks is like the 60s.
For the first time in history, the cultural and heritage organizations that represent Thurston County's storied past
They know about history too.
are partnering with the Thurston County Fair for a one-day celebration dubbed Thurston Throwback. They're going to educate and entertain fairgoers by highlighting the varied technologies of the past.
Huh.
And they have some like pretty weird things that they say about the current times and people. But should be a good time.
People are lazy.
They're like, oh, are your teens texting too much?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Tell them churn some butter.
Churn this butter. Learn about Morse code and I don't know what. Other
This
things.
so like photography and VHS tapes.
Yeah, we're the heritage. We're heritage now.
Yeah.
There's also, oh man, they've got like a main stage performance on Sunday. And I was like, is that the ending of, is that like the fair closing ceremonies? And they're like, no. And it's some bands I am not very excited about. Land of Color and the Brian Duncan and Friends live experience.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty bad. We'll see though. We'll take a look.
Brian Duncan's a real jerk.
Gonna be good. Good times for everybody at the fair. Let's see, any other highlighted events on the days that we're gonna be there? On Sunday, there's a Lego contest at
Oh.
11 a.m. and that's open to everyone, not just kids. So we could, I'm not really sure what that entails, but we can join it. And we actually, if we both bake cupcakes, then on Sunday we can get in for free. Oh, maybe we could just both bake the same batch of cupcakes and enter separate looking cupcakes and win. I mean, not win, we could lose, but we could get it for free.
That sounds good.
It's
Just
only
like
$7 though to get in, so it's like, is it worth baking a cupcake? I'm not sure.
well, baking cupcakes is fun.
Yeah.
And
By the way, on Saturday, it's the County Commissioner's Pancake Breakfast at 8:30 a.m.
on Saturday,
How about that? You can get in for free.
you get the whole thing for free too.
Probably. I think you just stay in there after the pancake breakfast. If you don't leave, you don't have to pay admission.
Wow.
But it is free and you get free pancakes. But I have to work that day, so
I also do.
I'm going to go there at 8:30 a.m. and I'm going to be go to work at noon, which is like the same as we did when we turned in all the stuff.
Oh
on
yeah.
Saturday.
Well, I could probably swing that.
Doing the same thing.
Maybe we can find John Webster. That's where we found him last year.
That is where we found John Webster last year. Another couple of things. Obviously, on Sunday there's the 4-H rabbit and catty contest, costume contest, 4-H dog canine good citizen testing, some taiko drummers.
Good citizen testing.
Yeah, and then
And see if they're good or bad, and they hold like drugs in front of them.
like if they do the drugs, they're bad.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do some drugs, Doc? Oof. Oh no, that was a trick.
Yeah. There's also something called a hay scramble where they put money in a bunch of haystacks and have the kids try to find the money.
Money.
Yep.
That's how you get money, kids.
And
Comes from
then
hay. They should how the kids work.
work hard.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you go bale the hay, and then we'll pay you $5. And then, of course, there's a dog costume contest. I think all the costume contests we can make it to is a good idea. And then at 5 p.m., there's the 4-H Equine Parade of Champions.
Oh.
I don't really know what that is, but it sounds good.
Pigs.
Equine? Is that
Yeah.
pigs? I thought that was horses.
Equine?
Yeah.
Maybe. Makes more sense.
Equestrian? That's
Equestrian.
what I thought. Equestrian.
Equestrian it is.
Horses. Yeah.
So equine, equestrian, yeah, maybe.
I don't know what the equine...
Maybe I'm thinking swine.
Oh, yeah, it could be swine. 4-H dog activities. I don't know. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to the fair. I got super fair brain, and if I actually do everything that I want to do, then I am going to be at the fair every single day until Wednesday, and then
Yeah.
all day Wednesday, and then Sunday and Saturday morning.
Wow.
It's a lot of fair time. It's a lot of driving out to the Thurston County Fairgrounds, which is actually not that, it's like kind of far out there.
Yeah. Well, you could ride the bus.
Yeah, but on the other days, I pretty much have to be carrying large quantities of things
Oh, yeah.
to turn them in. And then I guess, like, how much, what's worth more, gas or time? It's hard to say. Car gas, time.
Well, for our message of the future, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Hey, future, trust the past.
Hi. I had to put on shorts today. It's hot. We're talking about the fair. What else did we do? What were we talking about earlier?
No phone calls. I got pizza.
They switched out the games at old school.
I never did get to beat that high score. Maybe I should try more. Shoulda, coulda. Bye, future. I think we made this last year at the Thurston County Fair.
Yes, we did. Wait, that's the one from several years ago, isn't it?
I don't know. They look real similar.
Oh no, this is the new one, yeah. The other one is like more, it's like a circle and a dot.
I don't know where the old one is.
Like it could have been a boob.
The old one was a single boob.
Yeah.
Single, very round, like no, like weird boob. That was that's like the I'm over sound of the Messages to the Future tape. That's the sound you know to rewind. We're gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at a week. What have we been doing? Because it's the beginning of the week. Today, kinda. It's always the beginning of the week. Weeks are circles.
I feel like I'm more familiar with this week than maybe some past weeks. But maybe it's just because of proximity, like I'm closer to it.
Yeah. I feel like this week has been the most familiar week of my whole life.
Yeah. I feel like I know more about this week than any past week. I guess it's only going to get more so when I watch this. Looks like a week ago today it was Lake Fair, last day of Lake Fair.
Yeah, isn't that pretty far out to me? Now it seems like Lake Fair was way back
I
there.
know, it really does. That's also the first day that George Sr.'s got his shirt, see? Look.
Oh, Carl Sr., yeah.
Oh, yeah. George.
George Sr. Yeah, no shirt there. And hey, future, it's us, the past. Oh yeah, we still got that. Go ahead, Dan and Andrea. There? Yeah.
How far in the future are we going?
Oh, infinitely.
Infinitely?
What do you have to say to the future, Dan? What do you have to say to the future? Say something to the future.
I don't know thoughts about it.
You have anything to say to the future? Oh.
Where's my drink?
Where's my beer?
Yeah.
It's Sunday. It's the last day of Lake Fair. I ate the barbecue chicken rice bowl from Barb's. It's good. All right, thanks.
We went on the swing ride today.
What?
Bye, future. Swing ride.
Swing ride.
Under the bar because it's gonna be on Southern County Fair. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hi.
Hi.
It's hot out. Yeah, too hot. Playing phone tag with Gil and Jean's on the phone to go back from a walk and it's raining.
That's right. It's not raining there. It's not hot here. I mean, it's raining. It's wonderful. And Phil is enjoying it
looks
much
like
better.
the words
Yeah.
Monday, it looks like the letters are like pushing into the previous letters.
What? Hey, future,
there.
it's us the
Weird.
past. What do you mean? It's Tuesday.
Like, look at the word Monday. Doesn't
Oh,
it look
the
like
O? Yeah, the O and the...
Wonderful.
The D is in the N and
And
the N.
Phil
weird.
is enjoying it
O is
much
in front
better.
of the M. That's
Yeah.
weird.
And the hashtag, is that like tape stuff?
How does that happen? It didn't happen this day.
Hey,
Looks
future,
normal.
it's us the past.
That's weird.
It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's on the tape. Feeling really, it's Bird is in Bellevue. The Gilligan guys are going to get him on the program on the 2nd, possibly. I messed up the timing with Mark. I told
Gilligan
him
guy.
the show was going to be on, but I didn't count the
Not
weeks
probably going to be
correctly, I
there.
believe.
No?
Well, I don't know. Unless he talks to us again.
It's hot.
Does he know how to get there?
So,
He doesn't know how to get there. He doesn't know when it is. He doesn't really know what it is.
He's excited though.
Yeah.
thank you. Bye.
Oh, good. His tech.
Hey, future. It's us the past.
We're not teenagers anymore. No.
It's been a while.
Old now.
We're talking about Shred Fest.
And old
This
stuff.
episode 2, Shredfest has
I'll
less
go on the
regular attendees than I was
bit.
expecting.
And
Yeah, 12.
Some tit play
I
going
thought it
on
was
out
like
there. No lie.
500.
Mark is upset with me.
I thought Alex was like, you showed friends. So he's like 500
Man,
people.
he's throwing
They all-
throwing
yeah.
accusations around. I
He called me a liar. All right, bye, future. I trust you.
I trusted you.
That was Mark.
Hey, future, it's
I
us
told
the
him the
past.
wrong day about this
It's
episode.
Thursday. I had
I think
some
this
pizza
coming
today. It's
Monday.
very hot, especially in the studio.
Yeah.
Mr. Ginty says he's going to go to Florida. We're talking to Gene and Fred over there.
Mr.
in
Gintz is going to go to
Massachusetts.
Florida.
Why?
And
You got family down there or something?
it'd be cooler. Mr. Ginty
I
says it's
wonder what he's
cooler
going
in
to do. I
Oregon.
called him just now.
Bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, future, it's us the past.
I passed.
Hey, keep on track and you'll be the #1 contender.
Oh,
Ready
good.
saw a giant spider tomorrow. We're bringing things to Thurston County
Oh,
Fair.
yeah.
It's very
Man,
hot.
Like, I left the room and I came
Yeah,
back
watch out
and it was
for the big
gone.
fat-
Whoa.
And then I found it was like just lower down on the wall.
Oh,
It was
okay.
scary.
Yeah.
I was really scared about that spider.
Then what? Hey, future, it's us.
Then
the past.
Jenna came in and
Saturday.
Jenna, what kind of spider is this? And she said
Today we talked to
it was
Andrew
a
about
giant
needles.
house spider.
Freddie was outside.
It's harmless. I'm
jumping
like,
up and
okay.
down. Mark put
I don't know
chocolate.
how she knew, but
frosting on his
it made me
banana.
feel better, I guess. And then it was gone.
There's a spider. There's called house spiders. Saturday.
Yeah, I think they're not super
Bye.
deadly bite.
It was just like a regular spider,
Regular spider.
but it's just a really big one.
It was like,
Hey, future, it's the past.
Hi. I had to put on shorts today. It's hot.
It's like sometimes
Today.
people grow to be like 7 foot tall.
yeah, I was thinking about that. It's
No,
like
no,
big
no
version
phone
of a
calls. I
person.
got pizza.
They switched out the games at old school. I know where to get the pizza high school.
Maybe I'm hard
It's hard to tell without the headphones. Bye, future. Like, it's.
Oh, you don't have headphones?
I don't have headphones on. I left them somewhere. Oh, somebody's got a cart over there. What's the giantest person you've ever seen?
In real life?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's that guy who used to work at the pizzeria who's really tall.
Yeah.
Something in tallness.
Tallness, yeah.
There's like maybe Ian who owns McCoy's. He seems like
He's pretty tall.
pretty big and tall. You know, he seems like more imposing. Maybe
Yeah. He's probably like, what, 6'5".
he's got the hair too.
Yeah, he's got big hair, big build.
He looks tough.
There's a guy on the bus that's so big that he can't walk right,
Oh, really?
and his shirt, his belly hangs out of his shirt over his pants.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
It's a big belly. It's hanging over. He has to, like, probably lift up his own belly to take off his pants.
Oh.
Or to, like, yeah, it's like he's got a really big shirt on.
Wow.
But it's just yourself.
That's gonna be. Probably is not that tough, actually. Probably you just are used to it.
It's probably tough just to live.
Yeah, well, harder than the average life? I don't know. I wonder. Seems like.
You got to eat a lot all the time to keep that up too.
Oh, I guess so.
And
Man, I don't like cooking, I guess. I keep not cooking.
yeah, how do you even spend all that? That's like, I see those TV shows on the TLC channel, which is basically all of them, which is like drugs and crazy and obesity. And it like takes a lot of effort to do that much drugs
Oh, yeah.
or eat that much.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't even put the effort into doing that stuff. How do you get all that food?
It's hard. Oh, man.
And where do you buy all that
Enough
food?
Yeah, I don't want to go to the grocery store all the time. I hate going to the grocery store. What can you do, though? You got to eat, I suppose.
Look at 2015.
Okay. What happened? This was 4 years ago.
Yeah, we might be caught up.
Look, we've got special guests and especially Seymour.
Seymour the dog, look at this trick. Oh, he's bouncing the ball.
Oh, it's the 28th today.
Everybody, it's a full studio today, and we talked to McDonald's and
Megan and
oh, he's not
Seymour.
doing the trick now he's doing the other thing. Dog trick, Seymour. Carlito's still there.
Megan.
Carlito's still here.
Every night, 11:30,
Seymour.
10:22.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of seems like just yesterday.
This is 2017?
Conley,
Oh, wait, no, 1770.
We'd like to talk to you.
That's the episode number on the left side.
It really hasn't done that much since 2015. Maybe I did all this. It's a commercial.
Mr. Ginsu tells about a lightning going through his house.
That wasn't my house. That was her house.
I guess.
Oh.
Oh. She was scared. He didn't get.
We make
some.
contact. I didn't get no personal contact.
Some crazy woman was on the porch laughing. Check it out. 360-836-4384.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, because we might not be dead.
Your daily out with me.
Yeah, it's a commercial.
Yeah. I found a pair of keys, and someone called, but they're not their pair of keys.
We talked to Elias and Bird. Hi, Bird.
The search continues. Check it out. 360-836-4384. We're live. We'll be alive forever.
Woohoo.
Your daily out.
Okay, this is yesterday, 5 days ago.
Yeah, hey, but it's a commercial.
Oh yeah, we talked to Mr. Ginsu, we talked to Freddie,
He's
we
addicted to
talked
crack.
to the key lady.
addicted to
Yes,
crack?
there was discussion about crack. You may be interested in watching the program because it was somewhat amusing.
Someone lost their keys.
Where are the keys? Lots of people lose their keys all the time.
And on this episode, I talked about chirality. On the one hand, or on the gripping hand.
Your daily out.
Whoa. Hey, everybody, it's a commercial.
Yeah.
There's some police outside. What are they doing?
Well, that's okay. They have their jobs to do, I guess. And our job is to be productive members of society. So
Oh, is it?
we're on here at
Sure do I have
9 in the morning,
Freddie was here.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Elias missed day camp because she slept through it.
TCTV channel 22.
Cross coffee.
360-836-4384. Feel
Hi,
free to call.
2016.
Find your keys.
Your daily hour.
Find your keys.
Carl's really into the keys thing.
Yeah.
11:30 p.m. and 2
I
a.m.
remember that shirt, but I'm wearing the same hat, I think, as I was 4 years ago. I hung on to it this whole time.
Looks good. Good hat.
That was 2015. I guess we could try to get through this stuff.
I don't know. I guess I was like, hey, I'll come on the program, but I didn't really have much to say. I'm
Me
excited
neither.
about the fair. But it's too hot to think or something.
Yeah, it's
don't
pretty
know.
much too hot to live. And maybe 2000. Oh, it's in here. The system's working.
I did go to Kinko's today.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It's fine, except for that Kinko's is significantly more expensive than Oli Copy and Print.
Really?
Oli
How
Copy
much?
and Print's only open like not on the weekends, and if you don't finish printing by like Saturday or Friday day, then you
Beer,
Kinko's.
Annoys me. All these,
Let's just talk about Kinko's for a minute first. I guess.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to hear about it.
So
Yeah.
I printed 13, I think, 13 color prints, and then like 16 black and white prints. And it cost me as much as it cost to print the whole rest of the zine at Oli Copy and Print. It's crazy. It was like $7 or $8, I think. It was $8 for all of that. Seems like a lot of money.
How much is it usually?
Usually it's like close to $8 for the whole thing, or like under 10 for the whole zine, you know?
And this was.
This was just like the cover and then a color spread at Kinko's. So Kinko's, I mean, it's just multiplication, you know? It's like you're printing one thing, but then you print the same thing like, it's like, I think it's like 20, no, it's like 62 cents to print a color page at Kinko's. Yep. 62 cents. And it's like 20 cents at Oli Copy, which seems reasonable, because then if you're like printing 20 color copies, it's $2, which seems reasonable. 10 color copies, no, 20, whatever, 8 cents? Well, maybe in the past. I guess things are getting more expensive in general, but Oli Copy and Print's over by the library.
Yeah.
Oh, Kinko's? Yeah.
Kinko's,
Yeah.
FedEx. They moved. They stopped being Kinko's like a long time ago.
Oh, that's true. I still call them Kinko's for some reason. It's not Kinko's.
Then they moved, and
Yeah.
they're still Kinko's.
No, it's FedEx.
Yeah, I mean, it's not actually Kinko's, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like Kinko's forever now.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no It used to be FedEx Kinko's for years.
Oh yeah.
They were like transitioning the name. It was like had it both on there.
Yeah.
And they left off the Kinko's like many years ago too. I don't know when it stopped.
Now it's just like FedEx is like a mailing place that just have copies there also.
Yeah, and then there's people who are going in there just to use their Wi-Fi and not like paying for anything too. Like,
Yeah.
You got a Wi-Fi spot and like a place to put your laptop and like plug it in and charge it and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Oh, they don't charge you for that?
no, I don't think so.
You could go there and then print things, and then mail them.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's funny because I actually have some of the night jar things I have to mail out, like to Aaron Tanner and Cedar and Maribel and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Drew, like one time and then don't live here. And I've never mailed it out. Like I'm pretty bad at mailing things. I
You
don't
have their
know.
address?
Nope. Yes, maybe. It's like somewhere, like they told me once and I have to go track it down. I don't really have like a spot where I keep people's addresses at all.
You have them on your phone.
Oh yeah, I could, but
I
I
think they
don't.
call it address book, or they not call it, it's called contacts now.
Contacts.
Used to be address book.
That's true. We could still get the addresses in there. You can save it there. I probably should save it in there.
Yeah. Then people moving stuff. Addresses are pretty far out. It's like this is where you live.
109 State Avenue number 3 is our physical address.
Yeah, come find us. Oh boy, it's so hot. Yeah, this Kinko's probably has good AC because they have machines in there that have a lot of heat.
You think our heat is mostly coming from machine heat?
Yes, that's my theory. Well, it's pretty hot. It's like there's no climate control. I think that maybe the sun is right there, like right in front of us. Like, it's like blasting right on this wall,
Yeah, all day.
maybe. And there's no climate control. There's only one window, and all the machines aren't helping either. Because if you touch like the inside of a VCR, they're all pretty hot.
Yeah, that's true.
And we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Where's the Betamax? That one is out of the chain now?
Out of the chain.
Oh, he took it out. 7 VCRs plus like a receiver, and this thing gets pretty hot.
We got 3 TVs.
The TVs get pretty hot.
A
This
computer.
thing gets pretty hot.
Yeah.
So, lots of stuff.
It's a lot of radiated heat, I think.
Yeah, probably too much. I guess it is definitely too much because it's too hot, but it's not. I mean, it should just get another machine to combat all these machines.
Yeah, like a cooling machine.
Yeah, AC unit.
Have we ever? I feel like we've had a lot of like hotness problems on the show.
Yeah,
Like
I'm very.
We were in garages for a long time, and garages get really hot.
Yeah, I'm very susceptible to the heat. Also, and we've had a lot of things that are hot. Maybe you're taking them with us every time.
Oh, that could be.
And it does get hot, for like 3 months. It's basically hot, but it's almost August, and then September is not hot, right? So we only have 1 more month. So it's like by the time this is on TV, it's already going to be cooled down.
That's good.
Now it's like it's already too late. It's like, oh, I should have got an AC unit. Now it's going to be too late. We'll just put it off.
Next year.
Never get one. Next year to suffer again for a few months. And like, wow, I really wish I bought an AC unit last year.
I guess it's not too late. I guess we could buy it and then we'll use it and be like, oh man, it's not cold enough, or it's not hot enough to use our AC unit now. We just bought it a month ago.
Yeah.
But then maybe next year we'll be glad.
Next year, every year.
We don't really have room for an AC unit though.
We don't have really room for anything.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get rid of the booth or something. Get rid of something to get the AC unit. It's probably more important than
the booth.
Than
this is the season of the booth, Kenny.
Oh yeah, it's probably
This is the next big change. You look back and we're like, looking back and like, oh wow, we're in the same place. What have we done since then? It's like, oh, we've turned.
We turned. We got the booth. We got to get the booth
so that we have another thing.
So that we look back and things are different.
We're giving the future self some frame of reference.
Yeah, right now it could be yesterday. 2015 could be yesterday, but it's now. It's hard to tell when it was.
Sunday, 2019, July.
And the bus first year, we just called, and then 6 people are still.
Used to be dead, but not
Turn.
Not turn.
Not turn, yeah.
Oh, whole year without turning.
I think we don't turn until 2017.
Really?
Early 2017, like around April.
Look
Wow.
at season 22.
Yeah, because of all those tapes, and we'd have to move all those tapes to turn.
Yeah.
For your daily hour with me.
Oh, wait a minute, no, we don't.
No, the tapes are still there
tapes
until,
stay, yeah.
until only a few months ago.
Is that yesterday?
Is this when Carl was drinking?
Kenny had me eat a pizza, and I'm
Oh yeah. Carl's worried about the pizza.
You like the pizza?
I eat the pizza and you're not happy about it?
Thank you for pizza.
Thank you
I gave you a piece
pizza.
of pizza. I didn't make you. I bought you a
You're
piece of
welcome,
pizza.
Kenny.
No, not you're welcome.
You said thank you.
I bought Carl pizza. I was like, hey, Carl, I got you some pizza. Carl made me eat pizza.
You're welcome, because I'm eating this pizza you bought me.
Yeah.
Last year, Carl tried to attempted to retire, and it's
I
Carl
remember that.
Appreciation Day now.
I didn't let him
Right,
until later on. He did.
Kenny is now testing the TV show with headphones.
Oh yeah, it's
Good idea.
That sounds good.
washboard.
I didn't use headphones until 2016.
and Hillary has a VP now. Before
Not
the convention.
today. I was like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna be without headphones. We did headphones for 60 years.
Get on TV.
No
Check us
headphones.
out, State and Capital.
Bye.
Your daily.
Look at this one, then we'll turn it off because the show's about
Yeah,
over.
Cole
Is
finished
it
off his
already?
beer.
Yeah.
See
This one
that?
really flew by.
Yeah,
'cause
Kenny tells me that I need to move on from politics a little bit.
I like
Well, I just
Carl's
think that Hillary's
here's what
one. That's all
Kenny did on the
I'm
episode.
Yeah.
undecided.
Give me the
but,
recap of Kenny's actions towards
Hillary
me.
beat
Yeah.
Bernie. It happened,
well,
Carl. Sorry.
Hey,
Luke
the
is here.
next week.
Do you think Hillary beat Bernie already, Luke?
Oh yeah, this is a dark time.
To him. It's
I
Trump
really
22.
don't like
Hillary or
elections.
Bernie?
Well, not
Trump's our
Hillary
next
Bernie.
president.
Who won? Yeah,
Too
Trump,
often.
right?
Trump is our next
I kind of
president.
think it's going to be Trump.
I
360
think it's Trump.
Oh, I was
You
right.
predicted it. You
Bye.
predicted the future.
Bye.
I thought so, and I was right. Wow. Yeah. Well,
Causality or causation? That's the
it
question.
was me. Thanks, past, and I don't think anybody was on the phones today.
Nobody left a message. Mr. Ginsu didn't answer.
And I tried to call everybody, and nobody answered the phone. So thanks, Freddie.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. Go to the Thurston County Fair next year. Oh, wait. We're not talking to the future anymore. We're not even talking to next week. I guess if you're watching on YouTube, you ought to go to the fair. It's going to be a good time. Wednesday to Sunday, July 31st and August 4th.
Thanks for watching. Oh, I rewinded this already. The ocean tape's not very long. It's Sunday, and we don't have another clone tape right now because of
Heat.
the channel A, TCTV, channel 22, 11:30 2 a.m. Check it out, YDHWM.com. And this one lasted like only a week.
What?
I think 368, 364. Maybe it's been 2 weeks. I don't know. One Night State Avenue number 3. Check it out. Yeah, but now it's rewinded.
UFO FBI.
It's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jody Fabulous, Graham Graham, Southside Conjure, Mr. Tuscan, Washington City, USA. Thank you. And viewers, see you're watching. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Hell yeah, dog.
Out there in TV land.
Bye.
Bye-bye.